Excalidraw Obsidian tutorial. How to use Excalidraw Obsidian step by step. So hello everyone. So in today's video, I will show you guys on how to use Excalidraw Obsidian. So without further ado, let us begin. So the first thing that you need to do is to download Obsidian to your desktop. So to download Obsidian, what you want to do is just go to the obsidian.md website and then just click on Get Obsidian for Windows right here. And then once you click on that, just click on Download for Windows. And then it will now start downloading. So after it's done downloading, what you want to do is set up the application. So go to your downloads and then just click on the installer right here. Wait for that to install and then you'll be redirected here. So what you can do for the installation is you can do a quick start. You can create a new vault or open folder as a vault or open vault from Obsidian Sync. So for me, I'll just create a new vault. So to create a new vault, just click on create right here and then you can name the vault name. So let's just name it Excalidraw. And then after that, you should choose the location of your vault. So just click on browse right here and then just choose the location in which you want to save your vault. So I'll just make a new folder right here. And then let's just name it vault. Click on enter and then click on select folder. And then there you go. And then once you're done, just click on create and then there you go. You have now created your vault. Now the next thing that we need to do is to install the Excalidraw plugin. So to install the Excalidraw plugin, what you want to do is go to settings right here in the bottom left corner, go to community plugins, and then make sure to turn on community plugins. And then there you go. Community plugins is now enabled. And then what you want to do is click on browse in community plugins right here and then just search up for Excalidraw. And then once you have found Excalidraw, just click on it. And then what you want to do is just click on install and then just wait for that to install. And then once it's done installing, make sure to just click on enable right here to enable the plugin. And then there you go. It welcomes you to Excalidraw. So just close that and then there you go. It is now enabled. And then once you enable it, what you want to do is just go back to the home page of Obsidian and then go to the left side right here to open command palette. And then from here, just search up for the command Excalidraw. So it says right here, Excalidraw create new drawing. So there are tons of options right here that you could choose in opening or creating your Excalidraw file. So we can create a new drawing in a new tab, open an existing drawing in a new pane, new drawing in a pop-out window, and a lot more. So feel free to choose which one you like. So for me, I'll just create a new drawing in the new tab. So I'll just click on this and then there you go. I have now Excalidraw in my Obsidian application. Then from here, we can now start using the tools for Excalidraw. So this right here is Excalidraw and the controls are basically the same thing on how you use Excalidraw. So we have tools right here in the upper, in the middle of Excalidraw. So we have the selection tool, the rectangle tool, the diamond, the circle, the arrow, the line tool, the draw tool, the text tool. You can also insert images, erase, and then more tools right here. You'll get to use the frame tool, the laser pointer, text to diagram, mermaid to Excalidraw, wireframe to code. So yeah, and the nice thing about this in using Excalidraw and Obsidian is that you'll also have additional commands. So when I go back to the commands area right here and open command palette, and then I'll just type in Excalidraw. As you can see, there are more commands that I can use in using Excalidraw. So I can export an image, insert any file, insert link to file, insert Obsidian as command link, install or update Excalidraw scripts, and a lot more. So feel free to experiment with those. So moving on, let us try to use Excalidraw. So this right here that I'm using right now is a selection tool. So basically what this does, it allows you to select objects in your board. Next right here is we have the rectangle tool. So basically what this does, it allows you to draw rectangles in your board. Next is the diamond tool. So allows you to draw diamonds in your board. Same goes with the ellipse. Allows you to draw circles or oblongs or ovals, I mean. Next is the arrow tool. Allows you to draw arrows right here so that you can connect stuff. So you can connect this one to this square right to this rectangle right here. Let's also connect this one to this one right here. And then there you go, they are connected. You can also add lines if you want. You can also use this to connect stuff. So I can connect these right here. Same goes with this one right here. And then next is the pen tool or the draw tool allows us to write stuff. Next is the text tool right here, so it allows us to type text in our file right here. So you can see I can type in text. Whoops, I can type in text right here. Next is the insert images, allows you to insert images right here from your file explorer. And then next is we have eraser, so we can erase stuff right here just by erasing the stuff that you want out. Moving on with more tools right here, we have the frame tool. So when I click on this frame tool right here, it allows me to create frames right here. So as you can see, I can now make a frame by using the frame tool. Next is we have the laser pointer right here, allows us to draw temporary lines and then it will erase. So this could be really useful in your presentations. Moving on, let us go to the generate area right here to text the diagram. So basically what this does is that Excalidra's AI will allow you to put in prompts in where they will make you diagrams, workflows, flowcharts, in what prompt you put. So basically what you want to do is just describe a diagram, a workflow, and a flowchart or anything similar to that. And then once you click on generate, it will generate right here a preview on what your diagram, workflow, or flowchart will look like. And then once you're okay with the preview, just click on insert right here and then it will be inserted to your board. Next right here is we have mermaid to Excalidraw. So basically what this does, it allows you to put in diagrams, flowcharts, or sequences just by following this syntax right here. So first you need to put in what kind of diagram you want. So you can put in a flowchart right there. And then what you want to do is input the details of your flowchart just by copying this syntax right here. And then once you're done inputting the syntax, just click on insert and then it will be inserted right here in your board. So as you can see, it is now inserted in my board. And then lastly, we have wireframe to code right here. So this also uses AI, so feel free to experiment with that. And then moving on, the shapes or the text that we inputted right here, we can edit those out. So to edit things here in Excalidraw, what you want to do is just click on the shape that you want to edit. And then at the bottom left corner right here, you'll see this color palette right here that says edit. So when I click on this, a lot of editing options will pop up. So you can change the color of the stroke, change the color of the background, the stroke width, the stroke style, the sloppiness, the edges, the font size, the font family, the text alignment, the opacity, the layers, the actions, and a lot more. And then from here, you'll also get to see some additional tools that you can do, like the undo and redo, the duplicate, and the delete key. And then moving on, let's move on to this right side over here in the Excalidraw board. So the first one right here is we have the Obsidian tools panel. So these are the tools that you can use in Excalidraw with Obsidian. So you can install or update Excalidraw scripts, read the latest release notes, change to raw mode, search for text and drawing. You can also export, so you can export it stencil. You can also export it as image. And we also have insert actions right here, so you can insert any file, images, PDFs, and a lot more. Next right here is below that is we have this button right here that allows us to insert any file that we want. And then next is we have libraries. When I click on this, you will see all the libraries that you have made right here. So as of now, no items have been added yet. So select an item on Canvas to add it here or install a library from the public repository below. So feel free to experiment with that. And then this one right here is the lock option. So basically what this does, it keeps the selected tool active after drawing. When I make a rectangle right here, and after making that rectangle, it will go immediately back to the selection tool. So to make it stay as a rectangle for the whole time, what you want to do is just lock it right here. So when I make a rectangle, I can still make rectangles and then it won't go back to the selection tool. Next is we have the panning tool right here. The hand allows us to pan the board. And then when we go back to these options right here and I click on the 3 bars, it also shows us a lot of more options. So from here, we can change the canvas background. We can also change it to dark mode, toggle tray mode, save this canvas. You'll also have access to the script library, export images, open as markdown, and you can also reset the canvas. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how to use Excalidraw in Obsidian.